Warrior.
So this is Teresa Halsey with Indian Voices on KGNU, Boulder, Denver, and online at kgnu.org. Can you introduce yourself to the listening audience and let us know where you come from?
Yeah, my name is Shadana Dickerson, Executive Director with the Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber of Commerce. My family is Oglala Lakota from Pine Ridge, but here in Denver right now we're working with RMICC.
So what kind of activities are you up to here in March?
Yeah, well, first off, Teresa, I wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to come on the show today and promote some new things that are going on with the Chamber. I know we were able to come on last year and talk about things going on in the Chamber, but certainly very excited to talk about our first big flagship event this year at Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber. It's our Indian Business Expo. This is the 11th annual Indian Business Expo. It's going to be held Friday, March 21st at the National Western Stock Complex.
So when is it usually held?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a change. Typically, our Indian Business Expo is held in April. One of the things that we really wanted to work on this year for the expo is to have more foot traffic. So we were able to work out a three-way partnership, which we're super excited about, with Denver March Powwow, which is celebrating their 40th annual powwow this year. And a special congratulations to Director Ms. Grace Gillette, who is being inducted into the Denver Tourism Hall of Fame. So that was the first part of the partnership, and then we also were able to form a three-way partnership with Native Max magazine as well, who will feature a Fashion in the City event. So essentially, you have three events going on across Native country. This three-way partnership has made us the largest Native-run event in the world, which we're super, super excited about. So essentially, you've got Denver March Powwow that's going on over at the Denver Coliseum, and then right next door at the National Western Stock Complex, you've got our Indian Business Expo, as well as the Fashion in the City fashion show that's going on there, hosted by Native Max magazine.
You know, one of the things I did notice from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the diabetic screening.
Exactly. We certainly are thrilled with the partnership that we were able to form this year. So we're very thankful for our sponsors and partners such as Kaiser Permanente, Connect for Health Colorado, Excel Energy. We've partnered with, the University of Colorado American Indian Student Services Division for volunteers. So very, very thankful for their support and volunteers, but certainly appreciative of the American Diabetes Association and Denver Indian Health and Family Services. Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber has elected our social awareness campaign this year is diabetes awareness. So we certainly wanted to include an element at our Indian Business Expo that would educate the community about diabetes awareness. And with the generous support of the American Diabetes Association, as well as the Denver Indian Health and Family Services, we are able to offer free diabetes screenings from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. for anyone that wants to come by. There are limited quantities, so obviously the earlier you can get there, the better to take advantage of those free diabetes screenings.
So this is taking place when, again?
It's Friday, March 21st. So you've got the Denver March Powwow that's going on the entire weekend. Our Indian Business Expo and the Fashion in the City event are just on Friday, March 21st. I know Native Max has a second fashion show that's going to take place at another location on Saturday, but our Indian Business Expo and the Fashion in the City event at the Western Stock Complex is all day on Friday. We open to the public at 9 a.m., and you obviously can get into the Indian Business Expo. It's free to the public. That certainly is a change from years past where there used to be a charge to get into that Indian Business Expo. This year it's completely free. You just have to bring your powwow ticket stub to get in those doors. We kick off and open up at 9 a.m. to the public. And one really cool thing to mention this year, Teresa, is our highlight and focus honoring natives in healthcare. We have a networking luncheon that kicks off around 11:30. So you've got your grand entry into the Denver March Powwow at 11 a.m. And then at 11:30, we kick off our networking luncheon there on site. It's held inside the expo where we honor and we recognize natives in healthcare. So every month, Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber highlights a different industry where we do a roll call to find out who's who in different industries. January was natives in nonprofit, and February is natives in education. March is our focus on natives in healthcare. So that networking luncheon will be there on site. It kicks off at 11:30. Friday. We'll wrap that up around 1 o'clock. Again, that expo is open all day from 9 a.m. until we'll start taking down that expo somewhere around 5 o'clock, 4:35 p.m. to the public. You'll have a dinner break from Denver March Powwow at 5 p.m., but at that point in time, everyone's kind of getting settled into their seats for that fashion show, which is super exciting. I know that Native Next magazine is bringing somewhere around 15 to 20 designers, Native American designers from across the country, to feature Native jewelry, Native contemporary and traditional wear as well in that fashion show. So people will start taking their seats around 5 o'clock for that fashion show. It actually kicks off closer to 5:30 when they'll start that fashion show.
How can people look at this information?
Sure. For more information, if you want to feature your booth there at the Indian Business Expo, or if you just want to find out what the schedule of events is, you certainly just want to go to our website, which is www.rmicc.org. That stands for Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber Commerce.org. You can click on the Native Networks events there at the top page. It'll pull down a drop-down menu and just upcoming events. There are also banners running on our homepage, and you can click on those, and it'll take you straight to the events page that has all of the information. Obviously, you can call our office directly. You can email us directly as well. And I cannot close without saying thank you so much to our supporters and volunteers. Native Elements has been a wonderful partner for us this year in providing volunteers, as well as the University of Colorado American Indian Student Service Division in helping provide volunteers as well. So have to say thank you to them for helping us execute this event.
And we're going to be interviewing you every month because you have an event every month.
That's awesome. Thank you. And keep visiting our website. Tons of new events, lots of new developments going on at the Chamber, and we'd love to get, the general public involved. We have committees where we're looking for people to volunteer as well, so there is absolutely plenty of opportunity just to get involved with the Chamber and our objective of moving commerce that benefits Native American communities.
Thanks so much for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
And you are